is all of the guys in the center. And it is Pat. So the Pat shoots off orbs. You want to be careful with the orbs. I don't believe that the orbs, the Bounding Void, shows a frontal and it shoots out 3 orbs. So you want to make sure that you're not standing on those orbs. So it looks like the frontal looks like smoke, and then the smoke turns into 3 orbs that go away. And don't forget that after the orbs shoot out of this boss, so they shoot out, they then hit a wall and they come back towards the party. Yeah. So he gets about 3 casts off a pole. And then the shields, you want to go behind him.
I need a target.
I will distract them here. We can link up later.
I'll just get the last bird, it's fine. Yeah. Never seen that before. So the bird dropped the demon hunter early. I don't think I've ever seen the bird drop anybody early.
The title, the glory. It should have been mine, Beryl Grim.
Purgatory there. Careful with those blue circles.
You never deserved to be Stormward.
Careful with the lightning.
Mortals.
So this first pull here, we pull the first pull on the right and the Pat. After we kill this pole on the right and the Pat, we then pull the pole in the center and the guys on the end. Our goal here is just to, I think it's the affix. I don't know. Increases our mastery. And Void Lightning, you want to make sure that you don't stand a Void Lightning. What Void Lightning is going to do is going to put circles away from the birds on all directions. You got to make sure you don't stand in any of these circles. Pull in the next 2. So I do pull these 2 groups together. If you need a second for aggro, you do want to stop and just hit the group before you walk to the next group. Actually, you want to hit the group regardless, but you want to stop and make sure you have aggro if people hit the first group really hard. We didn't have to do that here. Lightning bolts need to be interrupted. Remember, pretty much anything that says bolt is going to be direct damage to a single player. You want to make sure that you interrupt it if it says bolt. And then we are going to the next side.
Scrabbling after any shred
So
of
this here is
control.
the Stout affix this week. I don't know what this affix is.
I don't have a target. It is too far away.
Careful with those lightning surges. I believe that lightning surge hits her AoE damage.
I need to get closer.
I didn't realize the healer was dead. Watch the lightning bolts. Make sure you're not standing in any lightning bolts. And then we're going to pull the next pull and the pull at the end after this pull dies.
Yes. Feed. All of you. Feed on the void. Let its darkness fill you. I need to get closer.
Pulling all the ads together. Make sure you're interrupting lightning bolt. And then after this pull, we're going to pull the boss in the middle and then During the boss in the middle, there's a couple of mechanics, but the main mechanic you have to be careful with is the gratings. Make sure that you're not standing on any of the gratings, because the boss here does shoot out beams across the gratings. And you want to make sure you're not standing on any of those, because you'll be hit by the beam right away.
I
2,
don't have
3,
a
4.
target.
Okay. Alright, spread out with the clashing thunder. And watch the wild lightning. Wild lightning is going to pick 3 directions and shoot beams of lightning out in those 3 directions. Make sure that you're not standing in any of the wild lightning. During this phase here, you want to make sure that you don't start on the grating. So if you start on the grating, you'll be hit by the lightning right away. You want to make sure that you start on the solid ground.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
Careful with this lightning. Nice, the paladin was able to get her to her. Watch the circles, make sure you spread out with those circles. Careful not to put the circles stacked on top of each other.
I'm out of range.
Beams of lightning, don't stand on the beam, or don't stay on the grates. The beams can switch directions, so you always want to make sure that you know just glance at which direction they're going to spin. And they don't switch directions every time they come out. It is random. I think. Alright, be careful with the lightning. After the boss is done with that phase, he's going to pick a random target and jump to that target. You want to make sure that you do not stand like stacked on your party. Actually, stacking might not be a bad idea as long as everybody moved out the lightning when he jumped to you. Spread out with the crashing thunder. You can overlap your circles, you just want to make sure you're not overlapping the players with the circles.
I need to get closer.
Again, don't stay on the grating. It always starts on the grating. After that, check which way the beams are going, run that direction. Careful not to get stuck in the lightning. I did use a defensive because I wasn't sure if I was in the lightning right there, but we made it out. We didn't even break our shield. Again, the bird chooses a random target and jumps to that target. Once the bird is dead, you want to wait a second before jumping down because the electricity doesn't go away right away from the base, and you can still be stunned and sent back to the top. After waiting a second, you're good to just jump down. During this part here, do not hit any of the orbs. You can hit the birds, but don't hit the orbs. The orbs will stun you and like shoot you back up a little bit. Don't get sucked in here.
Far away.
Make sure that you're interrupting the void bolts.
I'm out of range.
Watch the
I
purple
need to get
circle.
closer.
Make sure you're bringing the purple circle, the void crush, away from your party. Careful those void bolts. Purple arrow on his head. Careful the traction beam. What is this? Let's see. Festering Void. Reduced healing received by 2%. So somebody is putting a reduced healing on us.
I'm out of range.
I'm wondering if the circle in the middle doesn't put the reduced healing on us.
Feed on the void. Let its darkness fill you.
We're gonna have to look that up.
I need a target.
Your score. poor cooldown management. I dump all my cooldowns on pull.
I need to get closer.
Oh. My bad.
I'm out of range.
Alright. I said poor cooldown management. I dump all my cooldowns on pull. You guys actually use your cooldowns when you're supposed to. Well, it means that every other pull my damage is good. Or every third pull my damage is good. Every pull your damage is good. Right.
I don't have a target.
Mortals. Scrabbling after any shred of control.
Let's see. Alright, so that there. So the circle that it's sucking you into actually is reducing your healing done. Or healing received. So we definitely have to be careful with that circle because that's why he's sucking you into that circle. He's sucking you into that circle to reduce your healing received. And it looks like that dot, the Festering Void, is the same dot as the circle. Careful with that Void Crush.
I need to get closer.
We do have 2 more pulls with these Void guys that are going to reduce our damage, and then we're going to pull the 2 guys in the doorway. So we actually skipped this sleeping guy. You don't need the sleeping guy for percent, and you end up with a ton of extra mobs at the end anyways, so even if you were short percent, you could get it at the end. Pull the next pull. So in order to unlock this boss,
Yes. Feed.
in order to unlock this boss, you do have to kill the 2 guys that are outside of the
Feed
doorway.
on the void. Let its darkness fill you.
Which we are going to pull here in 2 seconds. Pull those Void Bolts. Make sure you're interrupting the Void Bolt. Festering Void. Okay. Let's go to the Rookery. Figure out what the Festering Void is.
I need to get closer.
So now we are going to pull these 2 guys really quick. Okay, Festering Void. Nope, not the lady. There we go. So the guys without eyeballs, they cast Festering Void.
Mortals.
So it says reduces healing
Scrabbling
done
after
by
any
2%
shred
for
of
3 seconds. This effect stacks. Okay, let's figure out what the circle does that sucks us in. Attracting shadows. The caster pulls in all players, inflicting 127,000 shadow damage every 1 second for 6 seconds, and inflicts 1.2 million shadow damage to players within 7 yards of its cast. So, the large circle that he's sucking you into just does a lot of damage. Which are the guys with the horns. The guys without the eyeballs, these kind of slashy guys without the eyeballs, they are the ones who put the healing debuff on you.
Closer. I'm out of range.
Which is actually another good reason why you shouldn't pull them from around the room here. You should just let them sleep and go to the next room. Alright, here we are going to pull the ads. So if you don't pull the civilians here, they actually pull into the boss. So you want to make sure that you pull them here because even though you don't come up here, the boss does call them down and they all come down and help the boss out.
I command this rookery by right.
Command Rookery by right. It's this boss.
In my gift.
So there is a dot during this boss fight. I don't know what to do with the giant bot from the dot from the boss fight. You want to make sure you bait all the purple circles off to the edge of the room, or bait all the purple circles to the middle of the room, so that you have plenty of room to walk around. Now remember, his dark gravity is not where he's going to leave the purple circle. He's going to leave his purple circle on whichever player he jumps onto. So because of the dark gravity cast, everybody is going to spread out, and then you have to all come back together to make sure that these purple circles end up near the edge of the map. The reason you want to do that is because the purple circles will end up filling the room if you don't. We have 59% left on the boss.
I'm out of range.
So at about 50%, we still have half the room, so you know you're fine. I'm pretty sure you can bring the boss upstairs without him resetting, but I haven't tested that. Remember that every time the boss cap jumps, he's going to shoot out purple. Now, the tank buster circle around the tank does not shoot out healer. Yeah, this here. Dark gravity is not going to shoot out purple circles. So you don't have to worry about that. Crush reality, when he jumps, those are the purple. I guess they're not circles, they're beams. Hello, Kevin Lau. How have you been? How's your Volt today? Did you get anything good on your Volt? We have 15% left on this boss.
Your death is my directive. Crushed by my power.
It's too far away.
And how many volts did you get? You got a volt on your paladin. Did you get a volt on any of your alts?
Share in my gift. I deserve this power.
Right, we are pulling all the ads together.
Mortals, scrabbling after any shred of control.
Bad day, no tier and volt. That's unfortunate, but when you hit 2k, you get a second tier set charge. So maybe you looted something that you could turn into a tier set. Like a chest, a head, shoulders, or I don't remember the other piece that turns into tier set. And another thing is you actually can get 2 volt charges, because if you hit 2k, you get a second volt charge.
I do not like that it feels darker and colder as we go down. But there are more survivors to rescue. The lift is... What is that?
Okay, works. So sending alert.
What did Gorin bring here?
Thank you, Shace.
We have to take it down.
Thank you, Shay, for the lurk.
I'm out of range.
Did you happen to get anything good on your volt today? For sure.
It is too far away.
Yeah, so today we're running a couple of dungeons, and we are going to loot our volt. So
Mortals,
we have not looted our volt yet.
scrabbling after any shred
Hoping to
of
get some tier
control.
on the volt, that would be nice. But if not, maybe I get something that can be converted into tier. That would also be ideal. Working 12 hours overnight, so I didn't have a chance to check volt. Gotcha. Well, I wish you luck on your volt when you do check your volt. Hopefully you get something good.
I need to get closer.
And yet,
I'm out of range.
12-hour shift is a long time. It's a long shift. Gotta be home at 6 a.m. to get on.
I need to get closer.
Nice. Yeah, that's still really good.
It is too far away.
Thank you for the lurk, though.
Mortals, scrabbling after any
And hopefully you
shred
get,
of
like,
control.
Tier in your volt. Or something convertible. I don't know if I want to convert hero pieces though, so if I loot, like, I'd like to convert a mythic piece, but I'm not going to loot a mythic piece. You have to clear 10 dungeons to loot a mythic piece. So I'm thinking if I do loot if I do loot a hero piece that can be converted, I might convert it. We'll see. Because I'd really like the new tier set. I have to reread what it does though. Because I'm kind of hoping the new tier set is like really good for the Death Knight.
I'm out of range.
My demo lock is supposed to be the best in the game. I think.
Feed all of you.
I want to say I saw you
Feed
playing
on
your
the void.
Demonology Warlock
Let
the other
its
day.
darkness fill you.
But I haven't pugged a lot of warlocks, so I don't know. Do you like your demon warlock? Do you believe that it's the best in the game right now? I kind of feel like the best DPS in the game right now. Yeah, it's my main. Dang. Almost died to that. I kind of feel like the best DPS right now is Paladin. 4-piece tier is supposed to add 20% to overall. Nice.
It's too far away.
20% is a lot of damage, actually.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, that's really good. So,
Mortals, scrabbling after
Oh,
any
wait.
shred of control.
okay. So actually, I just remembered when you said the 4-piece sets. So I actually looted these shoulders the other day, the champion shoulders from the raid. So I would only need 1 piece to be converted in order to get a 2 set. Raiding is always a good way to get tier set too, if you're looking to get your tier set quickly. But yeah, that's awesome that your main is the best DPS in the game. Keystone Master gives a Cataclysm when we have. Yeah, so you should be able to get your 2 set if you convert 2 pieces. Yeah, sadly Keystone Master gave you a Cataclysm charge. Yeah, it gives you a Cataclysm, that's what I was kind of looking forward to the piece of gear,
I don't have a target.
like as an upgrade.
I need
Not that a Cataclysm charge is bad. I'd just rather have a piece of gear instead. I'm thinking if I don't loot Bolt in my, or tier in my Vault, then I'm probably gonna convert. I'm probably gonna convert a champion piece so I can get my 2 set. Now what I don't know yet is when they're gonna disable last season's 2 set. Did you get 2K last week? I believe you can get 2K with mostly times 7s. I have 4 times 7s, 3 untimed 7s, and an untimed 8. I'm hoping for tier in the Bolt. That'll give me 3 and 1 from the raid this week. If not, we get another Cataclysm next week. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Hopefully you get your 1 piece from the raid this week. You'll definitely get it. Bolt. Yeah, so you have 2 conversion charges.
Yeah.
And 1 from the. I don't know where the Warlock tier set pieces drop though. Hopefully they drop on an easier boss. Then you can grind through it on normal and heroic and mythic. Do you raid mythic? I don't actually know if you raid mythic. I would need a token from the raid this week for 4 piece. Yeah, you'll get it. Maybe you'll have, if you get a really good vault, maybe you'll have really good luck on the raid. You'll get your 4 set. Yeah, I'm hoping for tier from the vault, so yeah, so you get 1 from the vault, 1 from the raid, and 2 cataclysms. Easy. 4 set pieces. I did roll on the second. Both tier set pieces actually dropped when I was running the raid. I rolled on both of them, but I only got 1 of them. 1 is better than nothing, but ideally you do get your 4 set from the raid. That way you like can save your charges for mythic. You only have to complete a 10 for a mythic piece a year. Currently our end of season goal is going to be Keystone Legends, so hoping to get that as soon as possible. I've always had terrible luck at beginning the season. This season I have 4 piece already. Hey, congratulations, Lake Jella. What character do you main? What do you get your 4 set on? Yeah, I definitely want to get 10s this week. Yeah, same. Just, I'd like to get one 10s vault at least. And I believe it can be untimed. Warlock. Oh, congratulations. I wait the Cataclysm until it's all hero. Yeah, that makes sense. What spec? Asked Shay. Destro. Mike Jello says he runs a Destro Warlock. I bought some stats that looked really cool from the trading post for casters in case I ever play one, but I don't actually play a Warlock. Switch from last season's 4-piece to this season's. Didn't feel like it did much. I almost thought my DPS was worse. Well, that's not good. We got it.